Texas Takeover Troops, welcome back everybody here on our quest to try to go undefeated against every team in the state of Texas in one season using the El Paso Miners. So we're here in the final stretch of year 8, a top 20 team, 6-2, obviously not accomplishing our goal this season, but before we get into anything else, I talked about it a little in the last episode, and I want to make sure we're all on the same page of how insane this recruiting class is that we have got coming to these mountains. I think because we're in the Sun Belt, we are capped at a 3-star program, only gives us 600 recruiting hours to use every week. This year, we have been using those hours very, very well. So we're still in on 5 of these 4-star players. Looks like we're going to get all of them. This free safety. Tennessee, no, we should be able to stay in front of Tennessee there. I think this right guard we should probably get after this week. This wide receiver, we have a big enough lead on there. I'm feeling pretty confident we can get him, and spoiler alert, not that big of a deal if we don't because of who we've already got committed to the squad. Another right outside linebacker, probably actually going to be a defensive end and a center. A few 3-star depth pieces here, but now the fun begins. 5-star quarterback, Switchblade, J-Blade. I've got to show you guys. Whoops, I did that all wrong. Let's get back to Switchblade. Show you guys his stats, his abilities. It blows my mind every time I look at this guy. 91 throw power, 87 short, 80 medium, 95 speed, 93 acceleration. Already has mobile resistance, option king, extender, off platform. Just let this guy's traits just be okay. They don't have to be great. They don't have to be ideal. Just let them not be like he panics under pressure and throws the ball away. And this guy is going to be unbelievable. This is the best quarterback I remember ever seeing throughout all the dynasties we've done. I'm out of words to say about this guy. I love him so much. Before he's even stepped foot in El Paso, huge fan of Switchblade. So that is our Eric Ali replacement at quarterback. We also have a replacement for our halfback that we love so much, Hopper Thumper. We got another power back coming, 5-star Ben Messer, head first downhill, balanced, 91 speed, 89 excel, 88 trucking, 88 carrying, 88 stiff arm, 87 break tackle. Now I will say I do think Hopper was a better recruit. I think he was a little bit faster. He had a little bit more, I want to say, but this guy is still absolutely unbelievable. Super excited to get him paired up with Switchblade. This backfield's gonna be insane. Now let's sprinkle on just a little sprinkle on top of a 5-star vertical threat tight end, Gordon Silvestro, the magician. 87 speed, 88 agility, 89 excel, 85 catching. We've never really had a great tight end. We know tight ends in a lot of those wide formations. Guy looks pretty dang good. Now we do have a backup quarterback here. Who cares? Move on. The remaining skill position guys we got. 3 wide receivers. Shakir Allen, 99 speed, 95 acceleration, shifty, takeoff, recoup. Yes, please. Yes, sir. May I have another? Sure can. Another 99 speed wide receiver, Alex Parisot. Only has recoup right now, but wouldn't shock me to see that go up. 6'3". You guys can't see because my face is in the way. But yeah, 6'3" with 99 speed. Welcome to the squad, my guy. And how about one more? Brian DeVito, 97 speed with shifty, 91 excel, 90 agility. The skill positions of this offense are about to completely change. This is the biggest facelift this team has ever had, and in all in positions we need, right? Because Eric Ali's leaving soon, our halfback's leaving soon. We've never really had stud wide receivers. Now we got 3 of them coming. So excited for this recruiting class we've got already, and we still got more guys to get. We also got a 4-star green gem center, right guard, and a right outside linebacker with gold quick jump. This recruiting class is insane. We've only got the 4 games left here in year 8 and then years 9 and 10 for us to go through and actually play the games like we have been doing. But this team is set up so well for the future just with this recruiting class. I just had to pat myself on the back here for a second, make sure everyone understood how good these guys are and how good this offense should be on paper. Like this Switchblade, I'm going to go back up to him here really quick. In our veer and shoot offense, this guy's going to be perfect. He should be dead perfect. So very excited for the future here at UTEP. Still excited for the present. As disappointing this season as it has been with us being 6-2, which is crazy to say that's disappointing considering where we started just a few short years ago. The future looks awful, awful bright for the miners who are used to it being very, very dark because they are in the mines. So the last stretch here of year 8, again, schedule never changes, so we know who we're going against. It's going to be UTSA. We're going to sim this one. We'll be playing against the 7-1 SMU Mustangs, simming in Austin against the Texas Longhorns, and then simulating against the Sam Houston Bearcats, Bearcats with a K. So to tie our best season ever, which was years 7 and 5, we need to go 4-0 in this part. Possible. We have done it before, but I don't know. We are 100% going to lose a user game soon with these house rules we put in, which I'll explain when we actually get into a game. It could certainly be this one against SMU. And then we go to Texas, which we've done fairly well against Texas recently, but still can't chalk that up. This game was insane, by the way. If you missed the last part, just preposterous. I think we scored, went for 2, didn't get it. Onside kick, recovered by Texas A&M, but then they fumbled the first play. So then we got the ball, got down to like the 30 because our quarterback just kept trying to run. Ran out of timeouts, had to kick a 45-yard field goal, missed, lost that by 2 to keep us from being 7-1. But still a pretty successful start to the year. Let's just head into our game against UTSA and see if we can't finish year 8 on a positive note. Take some momentum into year 9 with that recruiting class. It appears to be a rainy day in El Paso, which, if memory serves me correctly, usually doesn't bode super well for us, because then we only try to run the ball, and for whatever reason, on rainy days, we can't run the ball super well. Well, okay. Excuse me. Oh, that was their right end. Every time we go against UTSA, the logos and colors are so similar that I get very confused. Eric Ali, on third downs, Eric Ali has been really good. There's triple-double himself, getting us down to the 6-yard line. Let the thumper score. Don't be a touchdown vulture. Oh, down to the 1. Give it to him again, please. Thank you. I swear, every other time we've gotten down to the 1, we've been like the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. Like Eric Ali, I'll take it myself. We know Eric Ali loves the spotlight. He wants to be the guy. Doug Choice, we better not give up more than 5 yards on a single carry to a running back named Doug Choice. Please, defense. We cannot get carved up by a white running back named Doug Choice. Just can't happen. I'm a big believer in the aura, and I see Eric Ali just needs to do everything himself, and he can't. And our punter sucks. Why is our punter so bad? I cannot get a good punter. It cannot be done. How did we get the... Hold on. I was too busy complaining about our punter. What just happened? How did we get this ball? It had to be at the end of the quarter, I guess. Let's see. Oh, interception by Jack Gaylor. Don't know who that is, but good job, buddy. Then Eric Ali, of course, is trying to do it himself here on a 3rd and 5 and gets sacked. Are we going to try a 53-yarder? I kind of hope not. Yeah, I wish we didn't. I could... There was no need for that field goal kicker to even come out onto that field. We could have easily just taken a knee. There was a 0% chance he was making that kick. But the defense, again, shuts down Doug Choice and the Roadrunners offense. Gets it back to Eric Ali, who's been throwing the ball well. It's just we need to... Somebody needs to sit Eric Ali down and tell him to stop running so gosh dang much. And maybe with Switchblade... Maybe he'll be a lot better in these, because the quarterback runs in these simulations a ton, like all the time. So having a 95 speed, 93 excel quarterback, but that's also what I thought when we initially got Eric Ali. Well, now he's a lot faster than the guys we had. Hey, we made a field goal, look at that. With him being so much faster than the guys we had in there, we thought maybe on the sims it was going to help us, and he has popped a couple pretty big runs. But for the most part, it's been a lot of 2-yard carries by our quarterback. Yeah, Doug Choice. Get him out of here. Get Doug Choice out of here. I hate this guy. Just because of his name, and he's a quarterback. Or, not a quarterback. And he's a running back with a name like Doug Choice. You do not deserve to move the ball on the UTEP defense. Russell Westbrook, he's been... so the first half of this year... Alright, let's just take our field goal. We did. 13-0. Okay. Yeah, first half of this year, it was really Bob and Moyer, our wide receiver, that was really stepping up. The only one seemed to really get into big plays, but lately it has been a lot of triple-double. Russell Westbrook. Ooh, they do get... I think that's the first down for UTSA. Another gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Doug Choice, his longest run of the day, 4. I said I didn't want him to ever get more than 5 yards on a single carry, and he hasn't yet. And the defense does force another punt. Good job, boys. They've got no answer for Mr. Triple-Double. They got nothing for Russell Westbrook. Keep throwing it to him. 3rd and 7. Ali, go to Westbrook. Or Cornell. Or Cornell. That works too. Thumper, he had that big run on that first one, but ever since then, it's like what I was saying at the beginning. It was probably just because it was right as I was saying. Well, usually when it rains, we run the ball a lot, and then we never actually get good runs. Doug Choice is their punt returner, too. Okay. That's unfortunate. But then outside that run, it's been a lot of those 2-1, like, just not a lot going on the ground for us here. 3rd and 5, though. Can the defense hold up here? Again, they do. The defense has been really lights out here so far. I mean, I think we've given up 3 first downs, because I think they got 2 on that drive. That was their first time past the 50-yard line, and they still had to punt. So big shout out to the defense here so far. Eric Ali, that time he actually did do it himself, thankfully. And now another injury to our offensive line. There's our tight end finally getting a catch. Very excited to see this 5-star tight end. I'm excited for that whole recruiting class to see what their overalls end up being. Eric, please. 3rd and 7. I'll do it myself. Another terrible punt. I never understand. The punt is only going 26 yards. How does the returner have room to run it back for 14? It's not down the field all that far. The return team shouldn't be that far off of it, but they always are. And Castro hands him a free 5. Down to the 2-minute warning here. UTSA is finally threatening. Could make this a 1-score game. Yeah, first goal at the 2. They will be punching in a touchdown here, you'd have to imagine. Well, Red Wine might have other ideas. 2nd goal at the 10. Pass thrown away by Acho. 3rd goal at the 10. Back down to the 1. 4th and goal. They got to go for it. Stuffed. The big boy Miners. It sounds kind of weird. The big boy UTEP defense. And then there's Thumper with a nail in the coffin. The 43-yard rush. Seal the shutout against the Roadrunners. 13-0. 7-2 on the season now. Very happy with how the team looked there. The offense was fine, which is an improvement from where we have been throughout this season. Defense was lights out. I am going to check. Oh, Hopper had 99 yards. I do want to check how many yards did UTSA even end up with there. I did not think it was going to be 123. I thought it was going to be under 100. We're over 300. Just overall dominant performance from UTEP there. Beautiful. Beautiful start. And after that game, no real recruiting updates. We did get our 4-star right guard committed to us, but then with the hours that opened up, we just kind of spread that around the other guys we had on the board. So now I think we are just ready. We're going to head into our home game against SMU, our user game. I'll explain our house rules when we get in there. 84 overall SMU, 7-2. 90 overall UTEP, 7-2. Our user games lately have been very dicey, so let's see if we can figure out a system we want to do. I think the plan for this game, I want to run a lot more that slot weak, slot right, that kind of stuff, so maybe we'll try some of that out in this one. We will be starting on offense here, so on both offense and defense, whatever play we call it is going to be the play we call. We can't audible, we can't adjust anything, no hot routes, no defensive adjustments, nothing like that. And on both, we've got to pick a formation at the start of the drive and stick with it throughout the entire drive, mixing through the different play sheets, picking something new every single time. So, first drive here on offense. Oh, we've already got some injured offensive linemen. Excellent. We'll start in wide slot left. So this is going to be the formation we have to be in until the entire drive, until we get to the red zone, then we can mix it up. Now we got to pick something from this sheet of plays, next time from this, then from this. The main reason I wanted to do these formations is to get us back to running the ball a little bit more. That's definitely the strength of this UTEP team, especially with Thumper. Oh, stay up, buddy. Fight. No. I fought too hard. Thumper fought too dang hard. SMU comes up and punches it out from behind. I thought we had a touchdown on our very first play. Instead, a devastating turnover. So on defense, it's the same thing. We got to pick one formation for us to sit in. Let's start in 3-3 Cub. And then we go through the play sheets, and I am player locked on Cabrera. But I don't actually like doing that angle when you actually player lock, so I just have to do my best. Dropped into coverage, please. That's our, like, one guy with house call back there. It's our one guy with house call. Let us get that. So now we go a page down. I'll go nickel blitz 3 here. Yeah, I don't like that blitz angle he's on, though. But hopefully it's just a... Nope, it wasn't. Oh, Cabrera actually got out there and made a tackle on a run. That is exceedingly rare. We never do that. And then when they do this, we can just pick whatever. So we'll go... Ooh, I wish I had, like, a big blitz in here. But I don't really. If we had, like, a send 5 or send 6, that's what I'll typically like to do against an empty like this. What? Why was... What play did I call there? I feel like that shouldn't have been that open. Let's go with Tampa 2. Gosh, every team now just goes no huddle. Every single team drives me insane. Why is every team just constantly no huddling? Come on. And they're going wide, so I can't really do much. You know what? Let's just do the outside linebacker blitz. Oh, and of course, the one time we call man, it's a dang quarterback option. I can't believe we freaking fumbled that first one. Maybe try cover 2 here. Oh, this no huddle stuff is getting real old to go against every single game. Get out there, Cabrera. Okay, well, I didn't, but our teammates did. It's just every game and every team is just no huddle, no huddle, no huddle. I don't know what kind of angle. Oh, go Cabrera. Thankfully, his momentum took him out of bounds there because he was wide open. And no huddle and audible and no huddle and audible. 3rd and 6, though. If we can keep it to a field goal, that'll be a win for us. It's a run. Please push them forward. Just straight up, just push them. That hurts. That hurts. I was caught off guard by the run. I definitely wasn't expecting that. But then for us to actually just send them forward like that, and then just walks into the end zone. So defense, I don't know. I didn't feel too... We'll just have to be in a different formation, I think. But we'll figure something out. So we were in wide slot left last time. Let's go wide slot right. Counter Y read option. I could get on conservative. I'm not going to, though, because with Hopper, we want to make sure we have the ability to truck some people. He fumbled again. Okay, maybe we do need to get on conservative. So now, I guess we'll just go with one of these runs. The problem with sticking in these formations is if our first run gets blown up, we're really, really in trouble. I think I should have cut that left. I think I made a bad choice there. So yeah, now we've got... I mean, PA slot cross isn't the worst thing for us here. And I don't love our chances of anybody really getting open on this. My goodness. Every time we call play action, every single time, I have 0 time to do anything. But I had no other option. We had to call that play. Offensive line. All right, defense. We got to get something going here, boys. Okay, make a tackle. Thank you. Maybe nickel over. Instead of edge blitz, do we have... Yeah, let's do a man blitz in here, too. All right, so we'll start with cover 3. We got to get on our boy here, Cabrera. Yeah, I just want to make sure we have an option for a man blitz. Cabrera. Actually helping out on the run a little bit for when they come out and empty. Even like right now, I wouldn't hate it. I think we're actually going to do a cover 2. I went flying on that and totally whipped with Cabrera. Now they're going 3rd and 3. I kind of just want to do the big blitz here. I'm gonna. I just wish that slot corner wasn't so far out, because it's like he's not going to do anything. See, that time I actually got in front of him and pushed him backwards instead of pushing him forward, so we get the stop on defense. Thank goodness. Well, let's mix up our strategy a little bit here. Now let's go with some 5 wide. We'll go deep choice drag. Yeah, I don't hate this. Probably Rag now. Oh, he just did not get by him there. Oh, B. Eric Ali. Find some room, buddy. Finds a little bit of room, and then a juke by triple-double. Outrun him. They're not going to catch you. Russell Westbrook, always been the most athletic guy on the court, on the field. It doesn't matter. Eric Ali rolls out, finds time, throws a laser. Westbrook touchdown. Tie it up, boys. They're back in wide slot right. I don't know. I don't really want to do Cub. How about some 3-3 stack? I don't know. This doesn't seem like the best idea. But we'll give it a shot. So typically, I like the run defense out of 3-3 stack. Oh, we almost got there with Cabrera. See, but even that, he got outside, but it kept him to a gain of 4. I need to put... I shouldn't have quarters in here. I should have cover 4 drop as an audible. Oh, he got me with that. I 100% thought that was a run. But now I'm not going to have the chance to change anything, so we'll just go... Okay. Yeah, we'll go cover 3 here again, I suppose. See, this is my major issue with it. With this formation is we're only rushing 3 in so many of these. Just let me breathe. My God. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Not with a wide to the right. A streak's just going to be a touchdown. We had such a good... Oh. We had such a good game last time against North Texas' right tackle, and that has not been the case here so far. Against the SMU tackle, he's kind of bullying us, but we're getting tackles, just we're not getting any pressure. So we gotta stay in 3-3 stack, but I want to get quarters out, and I think let's do like a cover 2 man instead. Yeah. Now I think this is where we were. Let's do cover 2. I don't like cover 2 drop here. Go to cover 3. Oh, we actually won on that. Go get him, Cabrera. Go get him, Cabrera. We finally got past that right tackle. A little swim move by Cabrera with a big sack. Are they going to try a 55-yard field goal now? They are. That was 1 sack, 2 tackles for a loss. Cabrera, he's the man. All right, we're going to back up with Casey. 55. No way. No way. That was good from 75. And it looks like we What? What is happening? Did we just... Who was that on the ground flopping like a fish? Nobody even got hit. Anyway, moving on, I suppose. Let's do... How about wide slot weak left? What do we have here? Oh, gosh, I do not like these very much. Let's do the RPO alert screen. Can I throw this to Kane? We'll just keep it. Yeah, that tackle kind of blew us up a little bit. Just hold on to the ball. Just hold on to the ball, Thumper. My lord. All right, inside zone. So we've had room to run. It's just that, well, the first play we did. The second drive we didn't really. It's just holding on to that ball has been our issue. Maybe I should get on conservative. I don't know. Let's go with the dart read option. So who's our read? The slot corner? Okay. I really should have gotten on conservative for this if we're thinking of keeping it with Ali. Just hang on to it, buddy. Hang on to it. Nice little gain of 7 here again. QB slot option, I never get to work. It's such a weird play. It's like that slot receiver comes in motion, and then it's like an option. So I can go RPO here. And this is probably going hopper. If they're pressed across the board like that, it's usually man, which we're not really going to be able to throw. Yeah, no, can't throw that. Truck him. Something's wrong with Thumper today, man. He's not able to get anything going. How about the RPO read Y flat? Hopefully we can go Kane here. Get this first down. Get that block. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now imagine that with a 5-star 87 speed tight end. Then we're really cooking. Ooh, a shovel option. Don't mind if I do. Love the thought of this play. Never can get it to work great for me. But just from an idea standpoint, I love the idea of it. Let's do... Ooh, that vertical T cross looks pretty good. Let's actually try that. Hit him with a pass here now. A little... Oh, they're pressed over there on Westbrook. Oh, I was past the line. Trying to buy time with Ali, and I stepped up just one step too far forward. Gosh, dang it. Alright, so that leaves us... We're back here again. Shot post, I guess. I don't know. I should have had this going the other way. I do not like the looks of this play whatsoever. Oh, wait a second. That was wide open. That was wide open. I don't know if he got bumped and it caused a weird route or something, but that was open. Alright, can we hit this into an 11-yard wind? Here goes nothing. Get there, get there, get there. Corner pocket, 3 points on the board. UTEP takes the lead. And typically I do like going to more 3-4, but I just don't think we really can against them. I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it. I don't love the idea, but I'll give it a shot. I mean, I don't hate the looks of this. Okay, we took up a couple blockers, let our linebacker get in there. Especially with, see, like, look at this guy. Where's this linebacker? Why is he not getting out there? He's, like, stuck in our defensive end. But actually, it worked out because he tried to run right where he was stuck. Yeah, I can't do... Let's go... I guess we'll go back cover 4. I kind of want to do the blitz here, though. But, okay, 2-minute warning. So we were in cover 3 sky. That was the last play we were actually able to call. Send the dogs. Pinch bug 0. Pinch bug 0. Send him after him. Gotta go get him here, boys. Can't give him any time. Go, Forrest. Go, boys. Go help him out. Having that Forrest Rust coming off the edge makes that entire play. He is so good. I'm hoping he got at least half a sack for that, but either way, we gotta stop. Save our timeout. See if we can't get some more points on the board here before half. That'll help Russell. That'll help Russell. Nice little return down to the 31. Sets us in field goal range. Should we go like wide here? Yeah, let's go wide. Go slot fades. See, this is Hopper on like a streak or a wheel route would be great here. But we can't do that. So we'll just take him on the little check down. Hey, he trucked somebody that time. That's what we like to see, Hopper. Get him in there a little bit. Let's go with the RPO now. I can't imagine we're going to be able to throw this, but we might be able to run this with Hopper. And get a first. Fight. Okay, 3rd and 1. 50 seconds. Quick base. Perfect. So we'll just go here. We certainly should be able to pick this up, I would imagine. Look at that. Look at that blocking. Look at that blocking from those big boys up front. Love to see that. I'm going to stay in wide. I know red zone, we talked about potentially doing some coach suggestion stuff. I think we can mix that in a little bit. But I don't know how we want to handle that. Oh, you got to hold that block. All right, we'll take it. We'll let it go down to like 20 seconds and take a timeout. So we're just inside zone. We'll do dart read option here. God, I should have... I didn't go on conservative, did I? So I think this is going to be Ali. It is. Oh, he's walking in. He is walking in on the read option. UTEP, huge swing right before half. Gets us up to a 2-score lead. What a job by the defense. What a drive by the offense. Let's go, boys. We'll be starting on defense for the second half, so yeah, getting that big swing right before halftime was huge. Now we get a little bit of room for error, a little room for us to breathe. Thankfully, we desperately needed that. So the 3-4 worked pretty well, but I still try to like switch up formations here. I really didn't like Cub, but maybe we just need... Do we have... Yeah, let's just do like a big man blitz here. And then, I don't know. Oops. I'm going to burn a timeout just because I got to stay true to the rules. Okay, so we'll come out and cover 3 buzz. So essentially all I did there was I put a bigger man blitz in to our audibles. So I think that's going to be a good solution to a lot of this wide. Oh my goodness, 79. Get in there, buddy. So against this, though, we'll stay cover 3. But anytime they're coming out, like... Oh, Cabrera will make that tackle. We got our hands on him again. This is by far the best we've played against the run. See, against this now, let's just send a blitz. Send the dogs. Oops, got off to a real slow start there. He had time there for a second, too, because I did not rush right away. But the blitz comes in. Casey gets the sack. Huge 3-and-out to start the half. So our ball now at the 43. I've never done this split Y offset. I've tried to stay in everything wide. But now's the time. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to get on conservative because I'm guessing this is going to be more QB runs. I've never tried this formation before. Got Mr. Magoo back here with Hopper now. Oh, I meant to keep that. I hit A. That could have been a good play if we actually kept that. That's my bad. Okay. Let's just run it. Inside zone split. Whoa. Man, do I wish I could audible do a pass right now. Okay. Let's go, Thumper. Try to find some room, buddy. Looked like for a second there was an alley there, but there was not. Okay, so we could go triple option again. I feel like we gotta go verticals, though. Thumper's already getting pretty banged up. I don't love the chances of us getting anything here. This might have to be a run with Ali. Yep. 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 And I think it's fair if I call out before the play that this might have to be a run with Ali. I think that's totally fair. Let's go with the RPO zone. I'm going to try to not call the same play as we cycle through the playbook, too. Sometimes I will, just because the other plays I really don't like. But I'm going to try to mix that up. Can we throw this? Just break a tackle. Nah, he's too hurt. He's just too banged up. That's unfortunate. So let's try slants here then. Gosh, if you can just break that tackle and keep moving, we got some room there. We got some potential. Throw it away. Ah, I tried to throw it away. I think we had B on that. I was just a little too late. See, like here I should probably go verticals again, but I'm not. I'm gonna go triple option to the right. And I'm not expecting Kane to get that defensive end. He's sure. Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't even touch anything. I just assumed that I played that like it was a speed option. I didn't even consider for a second that it was a triple option. That's my bad. Oh, I backspun this. Be good. Be a good punt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's go maybe nickel over. We do have a good man blitz here. Yeah, let's go nickel over. Wide bunch. Come out and cover 4. Ooh, I should have done the blitz. Edge blitz. I should have done that. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. Go get him, Cabrera. Cabrera all over these run plays. He's doing a fantastic job. All right, we're going to blitz him this time. Wide stack. Oh, just that blitzing corner way over there. I don't know how much he's going to help. Oh, just send the dogs. Send in the dogs at him. Come on now. Do it again. They're in empty. Do it again. Is nobody manned up? I'm hoping he's actually manned up on that guy. He is. Go get him, boys. Can't come out in empty. We're not allowing people to come out in empty anymore. That's picked us apart too many times. We're sending heat. We're coming after if you're coming out in empty. All right, let's do wide trips. This one I don't really do very much. Let's go with the RPO. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping that was RB on the RPO, but it's not. I can't see all the way over there, so we're just going to have to keep this with Thumper. I'm not going to trust throwing that RPO somewhere I can't see. So deep choice or speed option. I feel like, oh man, I almost have to take Thumper out. He's so banged up. I'm going to go deep choice. X, I'm hoping you're going on a streak here. Playmaker, 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 please. I was really trying to get Y to go up the field there. Gosh dang, I wanted Y going. I guess we got to go all hitch? I don't know. Okay, Bob and Moyer. Pressed again. As long as that linebacker's not drifting left, I think we got to look Bob and Moyer on his slant. Threw it too early. He jammed him, so he threw off that timing, and I just threw that too dang early. Wide doubles. Let's go back to 3-4. Worked pretty well for us the first time. Yeah, I like this. Get outside. Get outside, big boys. I didn't do a thing. I got absolutely destroyed on that, but our big boys got out there. Now we got cover 4 drop. We got a blitz. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I thought they were going there. All right, we'll stay in cover 4 drop against this. Only problem is it's like the 3-3 stack. We're only rushing 3. So it's, yeah, we're going to be double teamed. That was dicey. That was awful dicey. So we have a blitz, but it's not a great one. Still going to try it here, though. Knock it out. Sure hands. Sure, he's got sure hands. Everybody's just got freaking sure hands, man. Alright, we'll go back to cover 4 and get in there for the run. Yeah, 3-4 is just such better run defense. I really gotta stick in it here. Yeah, we'll stay cover 4. Gosh, good. Back them up. They almost got me to jump on that. Last play we called was cover 3 sky. Now we come down here. Wide trips. We're going to send some dogs at him. Send some dogs after him here. 2nd and 12. A run play. Go blow him up. Okay. Looked like we had him blown up. Are we going to get this play off? I'm going to stay in the blitz. No, we're going to the 4th. Going to the 4th. Okay, so now we have to go a page down again. They are in wide. I guess we'll do Wilbuck 3 press. I don't know. I like the idea of blitzing. I don't love the idea of the cover 3 match here. Especially with that press on the left side. He could easily get torched. It is just a run, though. Good job. Good job. Send a little extra pressure at him. Coach suggestions. So they're going for it here. Interesting. Storm Brave 1. Man blitz. Not much of a blitz. Only sending 5. If that running back's on a route, he's going to get open. And so is that. See, because, it's something big negative of calling man in 3-4. That's our linebackers out there, you know. That makes it tough. They just keep audible around. We'll go to cover 4 here. Just get in there, make your tackles. At least make them work some clock, if nothing else. We're still up 2 scores, but it's dicey. It's getting dicey, man. This one's not over. Stop double teaming me. Go make a tackle. Okay. At least they're moving, but at least we're making them work. Yeah, we're going to try sending 5 here against wide stack. At least try to get one-on-ones. Ooh, risky boys. Risky boys. The 5 wide. Let's send 5. Yeah, I wish I had to send 6 out of here. Like, I should put pinch buck 0 as an audible instead of this, maybe. Good knockout. Good knockout. I think I am going to do that. Instead of saw blitz, let's put pinch buck 0. And what were we just in? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, nope. This was the page we were on. Alright, well, I'm just going to pinch buck here. Send the dogs. Go get them, Forrest. Turn around. Send the heat. You cannot be coming out in 5 wide. SMU, I've been trying to tell you all day. Stop coming out in 5 wide. You're getting the dogs. Pick 6 for Patrick. That should just about do it. So they're coming out in 5 wide. I don't know. I guess we'll do over. And we'll just do edge blitz 0 here. Send some heat at them right away. Because they keep coming out in 5 wide. This one is going to take a little longer to come in because it's a slot corner. Heck of a knockout there. Unbelievable knockout. Good job, buddy. So they're back in 5 wide. Let's send 6 again. We got another option 2 here with Overstorm Brave. Let's go ahead and do it. Try to maybe cheat outside a little bit here with Cabrera. Coming through. Coming through, boys. Coming through. Better get rid of it quick. You want to keep coming out and empty. We're going to keep coming at you. Now, wide trips, we'll do cover 4 palms. Yeah. I think that makes sense. I mean, essentially manned up on that outside over there. And then that's just wide open. Gosh dang it. And now we're no huddling. I mean, we do have edge blitz. Yeah. Yeah. See, I just don't love this one because that slot corner, especially against a veer and shoot like SMU, that slot corner is just out so far. That's like he's just never going to be able to really get in there. Luckily, pressure came through from the other side anyway. He's got to check it down. They lose 5 yards. I'm doing it again. But again, that slot corner, look where he's at. Like, that whole blitz angles were terrible. But knocked it out. Yeah, no huddle really can mess with. Just mess with so much. So where did we left off on cover 4 palms. So that's going to put us here. Wide trips. Let's try match again. I probably could have gone silver shoot pinch. Send 6 at him again out of this. That's definitely where we've had the most success, is coming out on some of these blitzes. Don't even need them. Don't even need them. We actually got through there. We got through on the other side too. Beautiful stuff, boys. They're going 5 wide on 4th down. We're going blitz. It's the bad angle here again, though. Just make a tackle. Just make a tackle. I tried to reset the edge blitz there at the very end to get the angles better. And then it kind of messed us up a little bit. But job done. Got the stop. Getting out of here. We'll go wide slot weak here. Yeah, motion slot cross. This actually looks like a pretty interesting little play. Oh, we're not going to get this off. Oh, yeah, we are. Good job. Just take that quick. Go thumper. Give him his 2 yards. Double pass. Let's try it. Let's try the double pass. I've never called this. I really want to see if this works. Oh my gosh. Thumper, be a good ball. Illegal man downfield? No, you cannot take this from me. No! Pass interference on the offense? Even worse. Oh, the double pass worked. It actually worked. That is disappointing. That is horribly disappointing. Oh, we'll just run it. Gosh dang it. I was so excited. It actually looked like it worked. Another one looked like we had room to run there. Alright, we'll take it to the 2. I guess we'll just go curls. I don't know. I don't think any of these plays are going to get us a first down. Let's just try it. Go. Go. Hold that block. Go, Ali. Yes, that's our only shot to get a first down there, was just run with Eric Ali. Let's see. Hopefully they are just not even taking timeouts here. They are not. All right. So that was our most stress-free user game yet. The first half was pretty rough, but we got it going. Got the offense moving a little bit. Figured out some stuff on defense. Just got to send some more pressure, I think, in general. And it really helped us out a lot. Get us out of here with a win. Get us to 8-2, headed to Texas. And after the big win against the SMU Mustangs, we did get 3 more commitments from our 4-star players here. We got our center, Sergio Butt, our D-tackle, 3-star Gabe Admonson, and so a 3-star actually. So 2 4-stars and a 3-star. Excuse me. And 4-star free safety, Von Antwine. We did add a punter to our board here. This Marquise Paxson, 92 kick power and mega leg. Just so sick of having bad punters. And then a 3-star green gem right end here too. I am going to look at kickers here starting next week too. But so far, so good recruiting wise. Where are we at top classes right now? 6th. By far our best recruiting class we've ever had. Getting better and better. Keep it moving. Heading into Austin, Texas. Number 12 UTEP. Number 9 Texas. Another massive showdown just like last year. Let's see if this one can go a little bit better for us. Historically, we put up good battles against Texas. Now we are the same overall, just like we were last year. But Texas beat us up pretty good. There's Triple Double himself getting it going. Good opening drive here. Already into Texas territory. 2nd and 6. Another. Dude, Russell Westbrook has taken over this wide receiver room. And I think him and Bob and Moyer Nice to see his name start popping up a little bit more here too. And Thumper actually punches in the touchdown. Must have gotten his well-needed rest. He is back on his game. 2-minute drive. Open the game. Touchdown UTEP. Wait. Hold up. What? One play. And it's a tie game again. And that's fine. Our offense looked good on the first drive. Hopefully they can keep that up. Those big plays are just going to happen, especially against teams like Texas. We can't. Okay. Such a good opening drive, and then a 2-yard drive, and then another 33-yard punt with a 15-yard return. The short punts are one thing, but how are we just keep giving up the big returns on top? Then Forrest Rust jumps offside, probably 1st and 5, 2nd and 5 now. Can we keep them out of the end zone here at least? 3rd down, this is where we've always struggled against Texas, but we do get the stop this time. Kicks up, kicks good, 3-point lead for the Longhorns. Yeah, 3rd downs, it's been impossible to get off the field against the Texas offense, so that's a good sign. We'd like to see, oh, Thumper, nobody. Now we got to rely on Mr. Magoo back there. Oh, Eric Ali, of course. Of course, Eric Ali's just going to think, oh, I can do this. I got this. We never needed Thumper. This is my show. Typical Eric Ali behavior. Bit of a diva we got here at quarterback. But hey, Thumper's back. Got to keep him in his place there. 3rd and 8 now at the Texas 31. I was going to say you'd hope that's field goal range, but you never know with our kicker. But either way, we pick up the big first down to the 2-yard line. Eric Ali, don't worry. Hey, Thumper, you got your shot, buddy. Why don't you head to the bench? I got this one. Eric Ali, the touchdown vulture himself, does it yet again. But hey, if it results in touchdowns, I can't be too mad at him for it, 4-point lead now in the 2nd quarter. Big back and forth, explosive game we've got going on here. 3rd and 10, and you give them the first down. Giving up first downs on 3rd and 10 is one thing. I don't love it, but it happens. It's fine. Forrest Rust, I love you so much. But to give up a 3rd and 10 because of a defensive penalty that hands them a first down, that we can't stand for. That we're going to have a talk with that player after the game. I'm going to have to look back to see what his name was because I already forgot, but that's just... We ended up with a stop there anyway, so it's fine. But 3rd and 2, then triple-double drops the pass. He has been so good recently. Then he drops a huge 3rd down, gives the ball back to Texas with 1.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter here. But a penalty sets him back. A penalty sets him back again. A 2nd and 30. How are they going to pick this up? I'm sure they will find a way. 3rd and 20. Oh, our guy. No. Well, it is our guy, but we're done using him. So... and being hurt's not the worst thing in the world. Great return there again by Westbrook, just like we saw in our usual game against SMU. This could be the big right before half swing, just like we just saw, sparked by a punt return by triple-double Russell Westbrook. The offense marches right down the field and gets a 2-score lead here before half. Let's just not give up a 1-play touchdown here before halftime. 10 seconds left. They did it to us once before. Okay. 21-10. 11-point lead in Austin at halftime. Couldn't ask for much more than that, and their only touchdown was a one big play. Other than that, our defense has been playing great. Our offense has looked really good. This team is coming together very, very well at the end of the season. And it's a little too late because we can't go undefeated, but if we can still pull off these last 2 wins, get us to 10-2, match our last season, match our best season ever, I'd say this is... Just to pat myself on the back here again for a second, I'd say this was a pretty good rebuild job we've done here at UTEP. From where this team started, and in this conference, which is harder than the conference they were in, right? We play Texas every year, Texas A&M every year. For us, this is going to be our 3rd 10-2 season in 8 years. So almost half the time, just under half the time, we've gone 10-2. The next is 9-3. So 4 out of 8 seasons, I'm already talking like we've won this game, which is risky, but 4 out of 8 seasons, we've at most lost 3 times. And Forrest Rust continues to be a monster. I want him to come back for a senior season so badly. If he goes to the pros, I'm going to be so upset. And we are just dominating Texas now. Is absolutely crushing. 35-10. And we just started the fourth quarter. This is how we get revenge for last year. They gave us our second loss last season. Now we're going to send them down. Make them 8-3. We'll go up to 9-2. Last game against Sam Houston. What did happen after last season? I know we made the playoffs. We beat Boston College in the first round. And then lost to Ohio State by like 2. And then they won the national championship. But we don't care about any of that. We're just concerned about dominating our opponents in the state of Texas. That's all that really matters to these UTEP boys. That's why they came to these mountains. That's why they wanted to be a minor. Fourth down, their QB's got Eric Ali syndrome. He just wanted to do it himself, comes up short. UTEP's defense gets another stop, picks up the third down there. Just running out the clock now, I'd have to imagine. 3rd and 3, minute 14 to go. 25-point lead. Dominant. Just absolutely dominant. If the team played like this all year, this would have been it. This would have been our undefeated season. But we always stumble out the gates. We can never go 4-0 in that first chunk of 4. And then who else did we lose to? It was in the last... Oh, Texas A&M in that crazy game too. But take that, Texas. Get on out of here. The new state capital is in El Paso. And no surprise, after a dominant victory like that against a team like Texas, we got 3 or 4 new commitments coming to El Paso. 3-star Green Gem Trey Riddick, our strong safety Godspeed. 4 stars, we got Juan Ojabo. Yeah, I think it was just those 3. Then we did add this kicker to our board here too. Yes, he is a red gem, but 92 kick power and has mega leg, so I think we'll live with having that red gem there. These other guys, looks like we should probably snag all of them. I would imagine we might as well max our hours out on here. So other than this, we are done with recruiting until transfer portal time. Top classes, where does that put us now? Top 3 recruiting class in the nation. My goodness. Can't wait for us to lose to 2-9 Sam Houston after all this excitement. Night game in Sam Houston. Huntsville? Something like that. I want to say it's just north of Houston. And I want to say it was Sam Houston that their home games this coming up season are actually going to be somewhere else. Not the NFL stadium, but I think like a soccer stadium. It's like 70 miles off of campus. Kind of too bad, but I mean, it does look like this. If the stadium we're seeing here is accurate, it does look like they could use some upgrades. This looks like a high school stadium. No offense, Sam Houston Bearcats with a K fans out there in the world. And I do think Sam Houston was one of the best stories in college football last year. I want to say it was their second year in the top division, right? They just moved up the year before. They were really, really bad. They started this year off really poorly, and then they finished 7-5. I know they were bowl eligible this year, which was unbelievable for your second year. That'd be like if Kennesaw State was bowl eligible, which that's not going to happen anytime. Well, maybe. Now I'm just on a whole tangent, but there's just so much to try to keep track of in the offseason now with college football. It's hard to remember all of it, but I'm pretty confident. I hate this field goal kicker. I'm definitely confident in that. I know I hate this field goal kicker, but I'm pretty confident in saying Kennesaw State got Marshall's head coach and a bunch of transfers, because that was just a really weird story in the offseason that Marshall won the conference, and then the coach went to the team that finished last in the conference. All about the money. Can't blame the guy if he's really getting a better offer. This team, what is happening? I have not been paying any attention at all. It's 0-0, 3 minutes left in the second. A decent punt, at least, 44 yards. We'll take that compared to some of the other nasty ones we've seen. All right, let's actually see what's happening with our team here. Why are we at 0 points? Sam Houston being at 0 makes sense. I understand that. Us being at 0, I don't get. Especially after what we just saw. What we've seen this entire part is our offenses look pretty good again. Finally. After early in the season, it was just a train wreck. So I know. Oh, we did miss a field goal. I do remember that. 3rd and 8 at the 39, and we'll probably try one from here and miss it. 51. I don't have much confidence. Smart. Just go for it. I like that. Don't even let the kicker try there. Just take it out. Take it off of his foot. Keep it in Eric Ali's hands. 20 seconds, no timeouts. This is okay. Thank you, Bob Moore, for the touchdown. So it was 100% possible for us to walk away with 0 points there without having any timeouts. The computer can do some really, really dumb things in those situations, but we do get in. We do take a. It's a lead. It's not much one, but it is a lead, 7-0. Hopefully the defense, I mean, I'm pretty confident in our defense being able to repeat what they did in the first half here. All of a sudden now, though, Sam Houston's able to run the ball. Not loving what we're seeing here. 2nd and 7 there. That's much better. Lee Harvey, Osgood gets stuffed. 4th and 7. Sam Houston's going to have to punt it back. Good punt. Any returns? No. Pins us back at the 5. Let's see if Eric Ali can get a good drive going here with Thumper. That's right. We got to check all our season stats and everything at the end of this here, too. I don't know. It feels like a down year for Thumper. Okay, we'll go 3 and out. Can we get a good punt? Nope, sure can't. 27-yard punt. So they get it at R31 to start the drive. This punter, man. We've been in punter hell for so long. It's crazy. 3rd and 9. Defense, please. Boys, thank you. Assuming they're going to take their 3 here. They do. 7-3. Still in the lead, but not. Even if we do end up winning this game, it is still a bit of a downer. After we were flying so high. You know, offense felt good when we were using them. Looked really good against Texas. Got all those big recruits. And now against Sam Houston, it's, you know, a little bit of a letdown. Coming off the big high of beating Texas, you come back down. You have to try to lock back in against a team like Sam Houston. A lot of teams struggle with that in real life. NIU, famously, well, not that famously for me. After they beat Notre Dame, first goal at the 2, Faulkner. He's been good for us this year too. Mr. Magoo, blind running back, finds a touchdown. Mr. Magoo in for the score. Yeah, NIU, after they beat Notre Dame, they had a bye week. So even that, you would think that would help, like the mindset of the team. They should be ready to go. Home for Buffalo. Lost to Buffalo. Lost to Sean Dolak single-handedly. Dolak won that game for Buffalo. NIU is in. I don't know why I'm on such a tangent this whole game, but NIU was in position to win that game in regulation. I think it was a tie game. They're down to like the 30-yard line or something. Hardly any time left. And they decided to try to pass the ball. Threw it straight to Sean Dolak. Go to overtime. And I think he made a play in overtime, too. That really sealed the win for Buffalo. And, again, tangent. But the NIU situation last year really shows why those early season rankings are so dumb. So they beat Notre Dame, and then the Northern Illinois Huskies were rated. I think in the AP poll they were 24th. Really? That was not a top 25 team, as much as I love them. They're really going to suck next year. Anyway, UTEP 10-2 season has been completed. Ties our best season yet again. We just got to get over this hump. Got to get over the hump. We'll check our season stats here. But yeah, I feel those first 4 games next year are going to be so important. See how we can start the year. Let's go. Season stats. I'm hoping Thumper got 1,000, but I doubt it. Ali at 1,900 yards, 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. A little high for him on the interceptions. I think the last couple of years he's only had 1 or 2. But still, solid season from him. Thumper, a little bit of a down year, only 882. Ali steals 350 and 5 touchdowns. Of course he does. Receiving was Bobenmoyer. Yeah, Bobenmoyer and Westbrook. Both very solid seasons, very similar seasons. 24, 25, 511, 470. Faulkner led the way with 31 catches, 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. Solid receiving core there. Defensively, Casey by far leads the way in tackles. 64 total tackles for Casey, 9 tackles for loss, 9 for Forrest Russ, 12 sacks for Forrest Russ. He's gone. He's going to be gone. He's going to the pros. Please, if there's anything I can do to convince you, Forrest, anything in the world, please come back for one more season. Our guy, Cabrera, got 8.5, 6.5 for Castro, total with 4. Just spreading the love all around. Didn't get as many turnovers this season, but Patrick managed 3, Vizcaíno with 1, Tuapala with 1, Gaylor with 1. Very solid season for UTEP. Year 8 in the books. Another 10-2 year in the books. I'm assuming we will be in the playoffs again, but that's not what this series is about. So I will see you guys next time for the start of year 9. Can we finally accomplish our goal and go undefeated against the state of Texas? Find out next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you then. Until then, take it easy.